Hi, I'm Dave Kaufman. The purpose of this video is to show you how to compute IRS interest and penalties on an income tax underpayment. I will be using the Denver tax software IRS interest and penalty calculator. By the way, this program can also be used for payroll tax situations. After the program starts, you'll see this screen and you'll click on Run Program. And the first thing you'll do would be to click on File, New. You could have also clicked on this button here. Let's name of the taxpayer, anybody. And let's start the interest computation on April 15th, 2009, 04-15-2009. That could be a 2008 individual underpayment. Tap down to End Calculation, put in 03-31-2013. Now these dates are important. All the calculations will be between these dates. The only date that you can use on the start calculation date would be the due date of the return, nothing before that date. Nothing could be on or after the end calculation date. Tab down to due date of the return, 04-15-2009. Let's tab down to initial balance. This would be how much is owed April 15th, 2009. Let's put in $10,000. Click on OK, and let's save the file, Save As, and let's use a file name Test. And let's enter some penalties. Let's go with failure to pay. Let's click on Yes. Now, the assessment date is the date that the IRS assesses this penalty. Generally, if they send a notice, it's the date of the notice. If nothing has been assessed at this point, use one day before your stop calculation date. So let's use 03-30-2013, and let's go with amount shown on the return as the $10,000. This other input is in case there is a lien or a jeopardy assessment. This would be higher rate of interest or rate of penalty, and that's not normally the case. Let's click on OK. Let's click on the Save button to save what we've got. Let's do Inputs, Penalties, Failure to File. And we do want to make this calculation. Check on Yes. And assessment date, same as the other penalties, 03-30-2013. And date the return filed, let's put in January 20th, 2010. Click on OK. And the next input is asking whether this return was extended. If it was extended, put in the extended due date. Otherwise, click on OK, and then click on OK for failure to file. And let's save the data again. Now let's see what we've got. Let's click on View, Reports, and let's choose Summary, Detailed, Failure to File, Failure to Pay. Click on OK. The first report shows how the failure to file and failure to pay penalties were computed. And you could print this easy enough. The next is a detailed computation of how interest was arrived at on a period-by-period basis. If the IRS is refuting your computation of interest, print out this report and ask them to tell you why they've got a different amount. Click on OK, and the next is a summary report which concisely shows the tax $1,800 of interest, about $2,200 of failure to file penalties, and $2,400 of failure to pay penalties. This concludes the demonstration. If you've got questions, you can call us at 1-800-326-6686 or go online at denvertax.com.